everyone, my name is David Gravelle. I am the co-founder of Mass Mods Vaporizer Company, and today I wanted to give you a little bit of backstory on how and why we started, as well as the history of devices. So thanks for tuning in and enjoy. Mass Mods began in 2016 by myself. I'm Dirty Coils on Instagram, coil builder, as well as my business partner Dimitri, also known as Amadeus Builds. And we actually met at a build competition. After the build competition, we got to talking about our devices that we were using and some of the things that we had seen in the industry. One of the biggest problems that both of us had was negative experiences with other companies, buying their products and not getting really good service on these things. And that was kind of an issue for us, and we never really thought like, hey, let's start a mod company, but it kind of progressed into that. He did have this really cool idea for what was called capacitive touch. The mod would not fire unless you were touching it with your actual finger, which is similar to how an iPhone works or something like that. I didn't really think it was something that we could do, but lo and behold, we actually figured it out and made it work. So now we had a game plan. The game plan was to see if we could get this thing to work really well, and if we could, maybe let's start a mod company and offer some really great customer service. So that's exactly what we did. Our first mod was an all-wood enclosure and had capacitive touch, a voltmeter, dual parallel, and these things were actually CNC'd by us from bare, raw materials, bare wood, and then they were sanded and varnished and polished all by us. As you can imagine, this was a super lengthy process. It took a lot of time. Not only were we making the enclosures, but we were also hand soldering the circuit boards. So that was another, lengthy process to getting these mods finished. Each one took, anywhere from 12 to 16 hours to make. On the upside, you guys really liked them. I mean, we sold out almost immediately. I think the first run was only about 30 mods, but they were gone as soon as we had launched them. So we had to figure out this problem. How do we make mods that are great quality and offer great customer service? So enter the birth of the UA1. UA1, if you didn't know, actually stands for Unregulated Aluminum Version 1. What we did here was we took all the internals that we used to make our first mod and put these into the UA1. These still took a really long time to make though. Production on these was typically 6 to 8 hours per mod because we're still hand soldering components, hand soldering all the wires, preparing all the sleds, and anything that we didn't make, we were taking apart and putting back together to make sure the quality was on par. Part of customer service for us is being able to let all of our customers buy our products, and that's kind of what led us into our third project, which was the Squonk, also known as the CS1, which stands for Capacitive Squonk Version 1. What we did with this is, again, we cut down the build time, still fairly significant though. These still took about 2 to 3 hours to make, so there was a lot of prep, a lot of production time, but we could produce a lot more of these. So people that wanted our mods, they couldn't get them before, now had the opportunity to buy them. From there, we actually came out with our most recent project, which was the Axial RDA. This was our first atomizer, and everyone really liked it. The Axial is a 23 millimeter 2-post RDA, and with 2 posts you can easily put in a single coil build. So if you've never built on an RDA before, the 2-post system and the post holes being as big as they were makes it super easy to install, as well as giving the flexibility to the advanced builders to kind of have their freedom with it. You could put dual coil builds in it, no problem. You can put huge single coils, you can put quad coils. We kind of wanted to give an open canvas to those with the creativity that wanted to explore were able to do so, and that's what we did with the Axial. But we were also focused on flavor and performance, and I think we achieved just that with it. So yeah, we're really happy with it. But you know, we're not done here. We have some really cool projects coming up in the future very soon, and also some stuff happening next year. But you know, we want to hear what you guys like. If you're a fan of the company, you're a fan of our products, or you just like seeing our stuff, I mean, what do you like? What do you like to use? What do you like to look at? We want to hear from you guys, and it's really important, because the main reason that we started this company was really because our experience in this industry had kind of been a little subpar, and we wanted to be the opposite of that. We always want to go above and beyond. So you tell us what we can improve on. We definitely want to hear it. So thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll talk to you soon.